Hi all. I started the last lecture with the first chapter of NCRT, which is the living world. Before that, my lectures were on the basic concept cell, the unit of life, and why viruses are not included in the living world. Now, which is why I started with the first chapter. I thought it's logical to move ahead with it. Now, in the last lecture, I dealt with the concept of taxonomy and systematics, which is very confusing to students. They usually found there's a lot of confusion between systematics and taxonomy. And when that confusion happens, solving an NCRT, solving a NEET question becomes difficult. So it's important for you to understand the difference between taxonomy and systematics. Then I moved on to binomial nomenclature, just touched upon binomial nomenclature. Now in today's lecture, I'm going to move ahead with the same topic and explain to you the concept of taxonomic hierarchy or categorizing them into taxon. So, but before that, I will just have to explain to you something, give you an overview of something. Now, the entire living world has been divided into 5 kingdoms. So, a kingdom is the highest in the taxonomic hierarchy. After kingdoms, each kingdom is further divided into different phylum or divisions. The word phylum is used in case of animals or kingdom Animalia, and the word division is used in case of plants. After that, after phylum comes class. After class comes order. After order comes family. After family comes genus, and after genus comes species. So this is how taxonomic hierarchies or taxonomic categorization is done. Each of these is called as a taxon. After the next lecture, I'll start with biological classification. And just to make this concept very clear to you, I will just revise, regurgitate, and repeat this over and over again. And in my lectures, you're going to find many repetitions of the basic concepts. Without basic concepts, solving a NEET question is nearly impossible. So you need to come back. If you think this lecture is solving any of the concepts, you need to subscribe this so that you do not miss out on any of the core concepts or important concepts, and keep coming back to the video. And of course, ask me any questions in the comment section. They are most welcome. They're more than welcome. The living world has been classified into 5 kingdoms. The 5 kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Quickly. Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. These are the 5 kingdoms. The scientists who decided to classify the living world divided it into prokaryotic organisms on one side, eukaryotic on one side. So Monera is just prokaryotic, the rest of the living world, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia, eukaryotic. Unicellular world on one side, multicellular world on the other side. So Monera and Protista are both unicellular, single-celled organisms. Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia include all multicellular organisms, several-celled organisms. Clear? What is the meaning of the word prokaryotic? Now, when we start with biological classification, I'll be repeating these terms over and over again, explaining these terms conceptually over and over again. What is the meaning of the word prokaryotic and what is the meaning of the word eukaryotic? I just said prokaryotic world on one side, eukaryotic on one side. Prokaryotic means primitive nucleus. What does eukaryotic mean? Eu means good. Karyon means nucleus. Remember, this is Latin. Karyon is the word for nucleus, which is Latin. But it is all very simple English. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Europe means good place to live or good. So the word eu means good. So eukaryotic means organism having a good nucleus, which means well-developed nucleus. And prokaryotic means a primitive nucleus. So there are only monerans, which includes all bacteria of the world. Remember carefully, monerans include all bacteria of the world. There is no other kingdom which will have bacteria. All bacteria included under monera. All prokaryotic organisms are monerans. Rest of the living world is all eukaryotic. So this is how they have divided the domain, which is the living world, has been divided into 5 kingdoms. Each of these kingdoms is divided into different phylum or division. So phylum or division becomes the second rung of the ladder, or it becomes the second in taxonomic hierarchy. Each division or each phylum contains several classes. So classes comes as the third category of taxonomic hierarchy. Each class contains several orders. So order becomes the fourth category in taxonomic hierarchy. Each order contains several families. Each family contains several genera. Genera is a plural word for genus. And each genus contains several species. So, species is the lowest in the taxonomic hierarchy, whereas kingdom is the highest in taxonomic hierarchy. I'll repeat this again. The highest in the taxonomic hierarchy is a kingdom. After that comes phylum or division. After that comes class. After class comes order. After order comes family. After family comes genus. And after genus comes species. So the surname that you see, name surname, the binomial nomenclature that you see. For example, Homo sapiens for man. The name is Homo sapiens. Homo is the genus to which we belong. Sapiens is the species to which man belongs. Our family, which is higher above in the taxonomic hierarchy, is Hominidae. NCERT textbook gives you a couple of examples. Do memorize them. It gives you examples of genuses. It gives you examples of species. For example, the genus Panthera has got 4 different species. Panthera, which is included under the category of big cats, includes several species. So Panthera leo is all lions. Panthera tigris is tigers. Panthera pardus and Panthera onyx is all jaguars. So remember, there are different species within a single genus. Several genus together make up one family. Several families together make up one order. Several orders together make up one class. Several classes together make up one phylum or division, and several phyla together make up one kingdom. I hope this concept is clear to you. Very important. There are several one-liner questions that come out of this, and there are several needs-based questions that come out of this. I hope this concept is absolutely clear. Next lecture, I'm going to devote to completely binomial nomenclature. We are going to discuss about 100 binomial nomenclature, different names and their binomial names, common names and binomial names. And I want you to save that lecture. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, and I want you to revise and re-revise it. Once you do that, understanding biology over the next 2 years is going to become very seamless and very easy and effortless for you. And that is what my channel, Biofactory with Rekha, Clear Biology with Rekha ma'am, is all about. It's all about concept clarity, which is very imperative and important for you to understand NEET. So we've discussed the concept of taxonomic hierarchy. We've discussed the concept of binomial nomenclature. I have explained to you in briefly about biological classification. That is on the basis of which the 5 kingdoms were divided. I have loosely explained. After the next lecture, we are going to take it in further more details. As we start the chapter of biological classification, please stay tuned here and please be attentive to this. Now, there was another thing in this chapter that was earlier present. For example, that is botanical gardens, herbaria, etc., which used to be part of our NCERT syllabus earlier on. Now they have removed it from the NCERT syllabus, from the textbooks. But for NEET, I think understanding a little bit about the meaning of zoological park, the meaning of herbarium is important. So what is a zoological park or a zoo? A zoo or zoological park is where you keep animals in their natural habitat, and they are provided as natural habitat as possible so that they are not distressed. And it's a place where people can visit and view the different animals. Similarly, a herbarium or a botanical garden. A botanical garden is a garden which houses several different types of herbs, plants, plant species, etc. There's a botanical garden in Lucknow in India. There's a popular botanical garden in London, which is called as Kew Botanical Garden. There are zoos in every city that you visit. I'm sure all of you have a zoo in your locality, in your city where you live. There are several popular zoos all across India, all across the world. And a herbarium is just a collection of A herbarium is something where preserved specimens of plants are kept. They are preserved, they are either dried and they are kept, or they are kept in some solution which preserves them. So, a herbarium is essentially a collection of dried flowers and plant parts and leaves. That is called as a herbarium. So if you like my channel, if you like the way I explain the topics, please, I would like you to comment in the comment section what extra do you want me to add to my lectures, and like and subscribe and keep coming back to the channel. Thank you.